Welcome back guys to another Dawn of War 3 replay where today it's going to be an Annihilation match. Now I know I haven't been here for a couple of days, I know, I am sorry, I've just had a very busy week and I just wasn't able to catch up. But anyway, we are here, we have an Annihilation match. This is probably my fourth match because I did lose the first two to patch where it deleted my replays. So unfortunately I couldn't bring those ones to you guys, they were probably a lot better than this one's going to be. But anyway. Thoughts and reviews, or thoughts on the Annihilation so far? I'm loving it. The only thing about it I do not like is trying to actually get a match. Because you can't actually queue up a quick match. Instead you actually have to go through the browser menu or the custom online match sort of creator. And you have to do it that way. So that's a little bit annoying because a lot of people don't really use that feature. They just go straight to quick match and just click, yeah sure, I want to do this. And so they end up just waiting for like an hour, like I sometimes used to do with power node, yeah, is it called power nodes? I can't remember. Well, whatever the other game, Power Core, that's the one. So yeah, it can be quite tedious and quite difficult to get a match because not many people do create matches, and then when you try to create one, well, nobody joins it. So yeah, I have a feeling that for now, Annihilation matches could be far and few between, but we shall see. I still have managed to get, it's probably my fourth match, I believe this one was. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how they go, and I will keep trying to push out Annihilation content as well, but I still want to stick to Power Core as well because I do enjoy that too. So anyway, for this match guys, we are on the new Mortar's Veil map, if that's how you say it, I'm not 100% sure. But we're on Mortar's Veil, we have a 2v2, my partner is a Space Marine, and I believe the opponents are Space Marine and Eldar as well. My opponent, I believe, also has... I think I just knocked the mic, whoops. I believe he has... Yeah, he has the... No, that's not him. Is that... No, that one. Yeah. No, he doesn't have the turrets. But I believe one or both... Yeah, both of my opponents do have the turrets. By the way, this guy's is Annihilation with defenses as well, I believe. I could be wrong. But I believe it's with defenses. Yes. A little funny thing I had to give a laugh about. They said in Annihilation with defenses in the little teaser thing that they did over the weekend to stream, they said that they will have turrets strategically placed around the map. 1, 2, 3, right. Okay, cool. I understand that. But, whereabouts are the rest of the turrets? I don't know about you, but I can't see any extra turrets. Yeah, no. So... not very strategically placed around the map, I can't say. But anyway, that's just a little bit of a, yeah, disappointment in that. I would have thought they would have at least like 1 or 2 turrets, you know, back here, sort of thing, if you can see on the map. 1 or 2 turrets around here, just to sort of like, you know, save your base from an incoming attack. And the other little thing about the turrets too, let's just go back over here to the turrets, is they have 2,500 health, which, you know, that's decent. These guys, like Dire Avengers, only have 330 health. But they don't, as far as I can tell, really do a lot of damage, and you can't see on them what the DPS is. So, yeah. They're not as good as you would hope they would be, but I guess at the same time, they are sort of at the same standard as what the turrets were in the first Dawn of War. So I guess, you know, they are good, but they are kind of at the same time. But anyway, that's enough about complaining about Annihilation sort of bits and pieces. Onto the match. So as you can see, I've got triple Dire Avenger, 2 Dark Reapers. I do have my Webway Gate, and I have a Webway Warrior Portal, sorry, out on the field. I've also got my Scorpions coming in. My teammate did have a little bit of bullying on his side just before. So I decided to go over and help him, as you probably would have seen. Now, on this side, he is going to get attacked. But on my side, we are going to try and sneak a few units down to see what damage we can sort of do. Maybe not. I thought I was going to. Oh no, that's right. I'm going to head up there and try and help him out, because he does have quite a few there, and I want to be able to do something to help out. The only thing, though, is that because it's a decent-sized map, the Webway Gate isn't going to reach anywhere near close enough to be able to help. So it's going to take me a while to get over there. And you will you'll start to notice later in the game that I will start to get a little bit more salty and a little bit crankier. Just lightly salted. We'll go with that. So yeah, as you can see, he's got a couple of squads here pushing in. My teammate isn't going to be able to keep up. So I've got a couple of units just trying to head in and sort of help him where I can. I think I only had the one squad there for now, and I'm trying to bring all of these guys up as well to sort of help out. So yeah, I will be able to take out at least one squad here. I'm trying to aim for his kill team because they obviously are a harder unit to bring back once they are killed, because obviously they have the cooldown timer. So I went for them first, and he does also have his kill team on the floor to sort of do flamer damage as well. Okay, I got my banshees out as well, so we sort of held that one back, but the only other problem is I'm being attacked down the bottom here now. I'm like, oh great. Well, yeah, I'm not going to be able to hold this one that well. And that's sort of the annoying thing about big maps like this is, you know, you sort of try to help your team out only to get like sort of abused in the bottom end straight after. So it can be a bit of a pain. I luckily didn't lose any units there. If anything, he lost a lot more. But yeah, it can be a little bit annoying. So yeah, I've got my guys coming back down now. After the battle is completely done and dusted, and he is starting to push in over here. Sorry, my middle mouse button isn't working, guys, so you'll have to bear with me here. So yeah, he's heading in to sort of hit this point, but he should probably pull his units back out because he's not attacking the right unit. If he's going to push in like that, he should be attacking the turret. You'll also see the sync error. That means that one of our opponents just dropped out. That is in fact this Phil Gregg guy. He dropped out, which means that he will now be replaced with an AI as usual, which can be it can be good for us, but it can also be quite annoying because AI are very unpredictable. But anyway, so he seems to be holding that one off, which means that I can now hold down here and sort of push units in down here. So that is exactly what I'm going to do, guys. So I'm sending a couple of squads down. As you can see, I want to try and capture this point, but I'm sort of at the same time not too sure what he's got here. So he does have the portal there, and you'll also notice that he's got a couple of Space Marine helper units down here as well. Now the sort of annoying thing that I did not see coming whatsoever is Mucka's little temporal weave. Unfortunately, she did manage to catch majority of my units in that one, which means that gives her time to set up this turret and sort of get the other units ready to hit. So I'm just like, oh, well, that was inconvenient, but that's okay. He also does have a couple of... This is now the AI pushing in, so this is the annoying bit. AI are very unpredictable, and they sort of just send in the units willy-nilly and sort of just, yeah, harass you to the core, pretty much. Okay, so I did lose my scorpions here. I probably should have pulled back instead of continuing to push in, because these banshees will definitely not be able to keep up. But that's okay. So, pushing on back because there's no way we can keep up with it. She does take out the rest of our banshees, which is annoying. And yeah, we can't do anything about that, so we need to head on back to base and reinforce and rebuild our units. Okay, so he's sort of just chilling here. He has done a little bit of a push into this bit, but I don't think he was able to hold it. Have they recaptured? Yeah, they're recapturing now, so he mustn't have been able to hold it that well. He is sort of hanging around here as well. I'm not really sure what else he's doing at the moment. But yeah, at the moment I'm just reinforcing everything and teching up. So I am aiming for my, what do you call them? The Wraith Guards and Wraith Blades. That's what I'm aiming for next, as usual. I don't really use the Sky Portal ever, because I don't really trust the Eldar vehicle units. They tend to be a bit dodgy. This is another thing too. I unlocked the ranges and didn't end up using them. I should have used them because that was what I was intending to do. Okay, so we can see that he's starting to try and push in down here, which means that I'm going to try and help him because that's what you're supposed to do in a team fight. But you'll find out later on, and I'm going to tell you now as well, this guy does not know whatsoever how to work as a team. Okay, so Mucka's heading on down here to the bottom bit, and I need to bring these guys back because Mucka can be the bane of my existence. So, yeah, that's right, head on back out, mate. So, yeah, Mucka's not going to go down, which I was sort of hoping she would. I was sort of hoping to surround her, but it didn't end up happening that way. But yeah, this guy probably as well didn't see that I was trying to head over and then ended up getting attacked. So that's probably why he decided not to help me whatsoever late game. But at the same time, he does have a decent little army to continue pushing in. I'm just not able to do anything about that. And because all of our buildings are on this side, I need to hold my side. Because otherwise they'll push straight in and obliterate everything. And we can't have that. So I need to stay down this side. Okay, Scorpions are ready to go again, so they should be heading on out fairly soon. Yeah, they are. He is trying to push into the stronghold here as well, because I guess it is the AI stronghold, so it should be easier to fend off the normal units. He does, this is the AI again, he drops a Death Storm drop pod on top of me, inconveniently. So I have to pull all of my buildings and units back because of that inconvenient AI. Okay, so yeah, Mucka is there again. I'm going to drop Kaya as well. What I probably should have done here is not dropped Kaya. I should have waited a couple more elite points for the Wraith Lord. But that's alright. So yeah, we are going to push them back and they're not going to be able to keep up with us. At the same time, my teammate is heading over here doing a lot of damage here, and because there's not many units over there, he was trying to push them into my side. He's going to be able to fend a majority of this off. So their Gabe is going to go down, and pretty much that's the fight won for my teammate here. You'll also notice that the AI has sneaky units heading on all the way back here. Because yeah, AI like to do weird stuff, I don't know why. Anyway, my units are heading on in, I want them to try and capture this point. Mucka is going to show up as well. And I believe she's going to weave? Yes. So yeah, yet again, the Mucka Temporal Weave is probably one of the most annoying abilities in this game. And that's why she needs to go down. Does Autokai, he does have the Sky Leap. Yeah, I still need to get used to the buttons for the Sky Leap. It doesn't always work the best. But I believe we're going to take these Banshees down just now. Or are they going to get away? Nope, they are going to get away. Or are we going to chase? See, I shouldn't have chased here. What I should have done is captured that point. But anyway. So yeah, he's all the way back here now. He's going to reinforce a bit more. And I'm sort of just pushing in here just to do what damage I can. So I need to take out the builder before he finishes the turret. And yeah, my AI friend is going to drop his ultimate, or his orbital relay on top of me, so I need to get right out. Okay, so I tried to capture that, point, but there's really no point. I just needed to get all of my units out. I lost Kaya in the battle here. I don't know where he went. But anyway, so yeah, the AI dropped a whole heap of units on top of me, and here's old mate. Oh, he might actually help this time. He's going to actually put something in to help. But yeah, I've lost everything here. So hopefully he will do something to help out. Or is he just going, nope, he's just going to sit there. Okay. And he's heading back. So yeah, he knows that I've lost all my stuff there, so he can't push back in. Oh, he did drop a Death Storm here. I didn't notice that. Okay, so yeah, here I am reinforcing because I've got basically nothing left. These guys are going to try and do a bit of damage here. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to be able to push back Banshees because I just don't have the right units. Okay, so I need to start pulling this building back and pulling all of my other units back as well. I believe I'm going to do the recall soon. I need to get everyone out. Yeah. Should I? Yeah. So the warrior portal's out. My teammate is sort of just sitting there. He's getting rid of a dreadnought. But he's still not really doing anything to help. Okay, so yeah, I have to pull everything back here because there's no way I'm going to be able to keep up. I'm going to speed it up as well because it's taking too long. And yeah, these guys, I don't know why they didn't recall. They didn't recall whatsoever, so I'm going to end up losing them here. But anyway, I'm sort of rebuilding everything back at base here. I've got tier 3, so I should be able to drop the Eldritch Storm. And I'm going to drop that on top of these units so that I can at least try and salvage this point. But I am sending it back here to try and break something just here. Okay, so that Death Storm is still there, which means that I'm not going to be able to push too easily into that just yet. And yeah, he does end up keeping that unit there to capture that point, unfortunately. Okay. Teammate is over here sort of like pushing into this side again. Because he knows, I guess he knows that all of the units are over the other side and in the background here, so they're going to continuously push down into the back line there. There is also a Gabriel hitting a lot of his buildings at the back here, which I don't think, oh no, he is going to do something about it. So I've got a decent little army again. I've got my webway gate, or my, yeah, I've got the webway gate in transit, so it's going to be able to give me a speed and shield bonus. And again, the temporal weave, but yeah, she ends up dying. So I end up taking the, hopefully, no, I don't end up taking her out. Lots of misplays again, guys. I should have taken Mucka out there. Okay, so I managed to hold that off, and I managed to capture the point back. Death Storm again. So yeah, AI, I can understand now watching this back why he's not really doing a whole lot to help me. Because AI can be very, very annoying to deal with. Okay, so we've got a few more units out. I've got a couple of Wraith Guards and a couple of Wraith Blades heading out and on the way soon as well. And yeah, I'm sort of just trying to get everything ready to start pushing into this side, but he does have the Death Storm there as well, so we sort of just need to keep out of the distance of that, or keep out of the range of that. Okay, so the Death Storm is down, so now we're going to be able to start pushing in. Okay, so now that we're here, so he's going to have guys in the little cover there. I should be able to take them out. Yep. Okay, so he's got a lot of scouts as well, so that's going to make things easier against the AI because they're all just scout units there. I don't know why everyone's heading over. Okay, yeah, so I start heading over this way because Toldir... Is it Toldir? I forget which one's which. I'm pretty sure it's Toldir, yeah. So Toldir shows up on the field, so I'm like, alright, well we can't have that because she's going to completely wipe through everything. So meanwhile my teammate decides not to help and pushes into their base and just leaves me to deal with Toldir. So great, yeah, thanks for that, mate. Instead, what I really recommend my teammate should have done is helped me to take out Toldir, because then there's no massive threat heading back in. So yeah, watching this back now, he's taken out pretty much everything of mine here, but he's going to recall, which means that he's going to do a lot of damage to you as well, mate. So as you can see, he is heading in here. He has taken out a lot of the Space Marine buildings and units. I don't believe there's a lot left. He's also taken out the Eldar buildings. So yeah, basically the Eldar player has almost nothing left. He does have to start rebuilding his base. Which also means that he can't recall, I believe. Because he doesn't have the base. Yeah. So yeah, now Toldir is coming over, and yeah, as you can see, a lot of his units are now going to start getting beaten back because they're stuck in the weave. Okay, so I dropped the Storm on top of Mucka because the weave needs to go. I believe some of his units are still stuck in the weave. What's going on with that? That's weird. Anyway, so yeah. Toldir's still there, and he's going to have to pull everything back. Because yeah, as I said, he should have helped me take out Toldir earlier. But he didn't. So instead Toldir is here to ruin his army as well. Okay, speeding it up again. Okay, so yeah, Toldir is going to continue to hit a lot of his units. And there's not a lot he's going to be able to do to sort of push me back here. So I've got, sorry, not me back, push back, yeah, a lot of the rest of our army. So has Toldir gone down yet? I don't believe so. Oh, she has. Oh, Toldir did go down, there you go. Okay, so now that that's done, we pretty much have full reign of rebuilding everything and re-pushing back into their base again. So they have rebuilt their webway assembly, which means we can no longer see a lot of their buildings. I think it's just, oh no, we can see them. Okay, so yeah, at the same time, we pretty much know where everything's going to be. Okay, so they're going to take those guys down. He is dropping a predator or two here as well. And he's going to take out that webway gate. And he's going to bring everything else on down to sort of, yeah, start pushing in. I like that he's taking out those points as well. I don't think he really needs to continue to hold it. Yeah. He sort of just needed to take off the points from it. So Solari is also on the field. And yeah, we just don't have near enough, what do you call it? Like, we don't have the right elites to verse these sort of things. I do have the Wraith Lord, but it's just not going to do anything near the right damage. So pretty much we just need to get her out of the way and just try and push in. So all of my stuff's here. I'm ready to push in. So we're going in. Oh, Solaria did go down, I believe. Damn, he managed to take her out. I always have trouble with those big elite units, I don't know why. Anyway, here comes my little old army. Getting rid of all those units. He drops another Death Storm, the AI. And they also drop the Temporal Weave again. Where is she? There, Fasimaka. So it only has 10 seconds left. But yeah, that weave is going to be a pain. Anyway, get everyone out of the way of that Death Storm turret. I believe I'm going to hit it. Oh, no, that's his unit, sorry. Okay, so I should be aiming down Maka. And basically, yeah, the opponent's just not going to be able to keep up with anything else now. So everyone is heading on down because they're basically out of units. He should be calling GG fairly soon. But yeah, we're heading on down. Or he's just sending a single predator down. Yeah, so I think he wanted to scout that out first. Yeah, there's really not much else to say about this match now, guys. And originally, this video was mostly about reviewing Annihilation and sort of complaining about teamwork again. Because, yeah, a lot of people just don't know how to create good teamwork. But yeah, in the end, we ended up having a decent team. A lot of his units have pulled back. I don't really know why he pulled them back, because they have nothing to sort of hide from. But yeah, anyway, we ended up winning that one, guys. So I hope you enjoyed that, and it would be great if everyone decided to work as a team. Let's just go with that. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe, because there will definitely be more Annihilation content to come, as well as Power Core content. You'll also notice, guys, that I'm playing a lot of Eldar lately instead of Space Marines. That's because I've sort of taken more of a liking to the Eldar now after a couple of updates. So yeah, there will still be Space Marine content. I doubt there'll be very much Orc content whatsoever, let's be honest. But yeah, there will still be Space Marine content out there for you guys to watch from me. But yeah, for now, mostly Eldar. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you next time.